welcome back to Soul Shala and welcome to today's Linger Yin. This Yin class is very much inspired by slowing everything down and the feeling of beginning to linger in spaces that feel a little bit new, feel a little bit different, and have that really gentle curiosity as to what you will find in these spaces. This is the perfect class for when you feel like you just need to shift the pace a little bit, to come back into this moment of contentment, of santosha, of really allowing yourself to be present and be really at ease and peace within that present moment as well. So when you're ready, come meet me on your mat. If you want a blanket, if you want any props, please feel free. But this practice is also available for you to do if you have no props with you. So when you are ready, we are going to get started on our backs with the knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground, and just allowing the palms to come onto the belly here. The knees can knock together if that feels good, and closing down the eyes. And as you arrive here, just beginning to tune into the breath. Noticing if the belly gently begins to rise and fall underneath the hands. Taking these first few moments of the practice to almost collect yourself, to bring any scattered parts of your energy, of your thoughts, and just allow them to drift and settle here. Knowing that for the time of this practice, you can fully settle into the space on the mat. There's nowhere you need to be, there's nothing you need to do. So can you just linger here? Let everything soften and become heavy. Allowing your next breath to be the deepest breath you've taken all day, maybe all week. Fill the body up. Let it go through the mouth, side out. Well done. When you feel ready, slowly sliding the toes to the end of the mat, reaching the arms up, taking a full body stretch. As you inhale, filling the body, you stretch longer. Exhale, you melt. One more breath here. Stretching out even taller. And exhale. From here, both ankles come over to the left side of the mat. Right ankle crosses over the left. Now we want to keep that right hip glued to the ground, so not allowing it to lift. Then once you've got that, we gently lift the shoulders up towards the left side, creating a banana shape here. You should feel this really deeply along the right side of the body. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you allow the body to fully settle? We think of this energy of lingering, there's a softness. What I really love about this energy is that there's no quickness to it. It's a soft, slow, simple brush of being. So as you find this practice, can you begin to call in this energy of being even more gentle? Well done. Sending the breath to any areas that feel like they're opening. Now is a beautiful time to set an intention for your practice if you haven't already. Maybe your intention is to slow things down, to become a little more present, to stay in spaces just a little bit longer. Then from here, slowly come back to center And we swap sides, so both legs come over towards the right. Left ankle crosses over the right ankle. Keep that left hip glued down to the mat. Lift the shoulders over to the right, creating your banana shape. Closing down the eyes. Breathing into the length of the side body. Beautiful, well done. Taking deep breaths in and out. Allowing everything just to melt. Can the fingers and the lips soften? Well done. On your next inhale, coming back to center, bringing the knees into your chest, making your way into a happy baby pose. So maybe the fingers come onto the big toes, or maybe the hands come onto the back of the knees. And from here, I want you to take really gentle and slow rocks. Can you allow yourself to rock slowly? Well done. Slowing down the movement. Almost imagining you could almost be rocked like a wave, or if a wave were beneath you, gently guiding you from side to side. Beautiful. Well done. From here, bringing the knees back in. Hands come to the back of the knees. Little rock up the spine, making your way to a comfortable seat. Once you arrive here, hands come onto the knees, closing down the eyes. And you can begin to take circles of the head and neck, starting at whichever side feels good. But I want you to go slow, feeling every sensation as the neck turns. Well done. And opposite direction. Beautiful. Two more breaths. Enjoy this. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Fingertips stay on the knees as you exhale, round back. Inhale, lift the chest. The fingertips simply slide up the thighs. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. As you move through these seated cat-cows, I want you to tune into the sensation of the fingers as they slide up and down. Noticing if you can slow down this movement. Becoming even more present. Calling in this energy of lingering with the fingers for a little longer in spaces. Well done. If you want to turn this into circles, you can. You have about 2 more breaths. Last one. And then making your way back to a neutral spine. From here, we're going to extend the legs out long. You may want to scoot yourself back on your mat just slightly. And then allow the feet to relax and soften. As you inhale, reach the arms up, palms face towards the back of your mat. Rounding forwards, allowing the arms to begin to melt down. Maybe they rest on the legs. Maybe they can begin to reach the floor. The back can round fully here, closing down the eyes. And I almost want you to imagine that something slightly quite gentle, maybe a blanket, a duvet, a cloud, could begin to come to the back of the body and guide you down so gently. This soft pressure just softening you even further into this space. Keep the breath light and easy, feeling the cool air come in at the nose. Notice as you begin to fall deeper into this space, almost like feathers settling on the ground when they've been thrown. Well done. On your next inhale, slowly sliding back up. From here, start to bring the soles of the feet together. Hands come onto the feet to begin with. We're not reaching or grabbing them to pull us down. I just want you to hold onto the feet and begin to take circles of the hips. Just taking this really gentle, soft movement to just begin to open up through this space and change direction. Well done. Beautiful. Then when you feel ready, arms reach forwards in front of the hands and you fold. Again, the back can round, everything can soften. Well done. As you're here, can you begin to let everything go? From here, slowly rising up, keeping the feet and knees where they are. Left hand is going to come behind you, pushing onto the left knee, lifting up through the heart space in the chest. A bit of a funky stargazer's pose. Exhale, lower down, swapping sides, pushing onto the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, you lower back down. Beautiful, guys, well done. From here, start to bring the knees into the chest, rocking gently from side to side. Beautiful. From here, start to cross the right knee over the left knee. Arms come out into a T shape. Both knees move over towards the left side. Gaze comes over to the right. Taking deep breaths in and out. Beautiful. Allowing everything to soften. As you inhale, coming back to center, swapping sides. The gaze can come over towards the right. Well done. coming back to center. From here, option to place a pillow or a bolster under the hips, or even move towards the wall should you wish to. We're going to lift the toes up towards the ceiling to create a bit of a modified legs up the wall. And as you arrive here, just closing down the eyes, allowing those toes to soften, the palms to face upwards, allowing everything just to ground and melt down to the mat here. Deep breath in and out. So often in life we're in such a rush to move from one thing to the next. We forget how much magic lies in the present moment, in the mundane. And when it's when we cultivate this ability to linger a little longer, to see what's actually there, the magic in front of us, that everything around us can truly begin to change. Well done. Allowing yourself to gently circle the ankles one way and then the other. Well done. Bending the knees, allowing the toes to hover above the ground, noticing a cool rush as the blood comes back. And then allowing the legs to come down onto the mat. Hands are going to come underneath the sit bones. From here, pressing into the elbows, coming into a fish pose. Again, if you have a bolster, you're welcome to place it underneath the shoulder blades to create a supported fish pose. But if not, just finding your space in this today. There's a little bit more strength and opening here. Can you find your breath? Well done. Last inhale. Exhale, melting down, releasing the hands, and just allow the arms and the hands to hug the shoulders. Giving yourself a little squeeze, giving yourself a little bit of love. The legs can come a little wider, preparing for your nice long Shavasana. Allowing the hands to gently slide away from the body, the palms face up, closing down the eyes if they aren't already. Allowing yourself to take a deep breath in as you arrive here. And as you exhale, just let everything go. Let the shoulders soften. Let the eyelids become even heavier. And allow yourself in these last few moments to linger, to rest a while, to maybe allow a soft smile to creep onto the face for a little while. To let your racing mind and heart slowly walk and settle for a while into the body. allowing your next breath to be a little bit deeper than the last. And as you exhale, sighing it out, letting it go. When you feel ready, you can gently stretch out long, wiggling the fingers and the toes, eventually curling into a ball and rocking onto the side of the body. And when you're ready, making your way up to a comfortable seat, letting everything just slow down. There's no rush here. Can you linger in this space of your practice for just one more moment before we finish? Noticing the feeling in the body, the state of the energy here now. And as you inhale, reaching the arms up, palms come to touch, thumbs to forehead center for kindness in your thoughts, thumbs to the lips for kindness in your words, and thumbs to heart center for kindness in your heart. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Linger Yin practice. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, pop a comment below, share it with someone else who you think might need it. Otherwise, I will see you in our next practice here. On the Soul Shala.